morning, everyone. Afternoon, evening, wherever you're from. Happy Monday, whether you like Monday or not. New trading week, a new week where we get to sit and watch this lovely price action unfold and Barry dump on our heads. I think this one will be a quick Monday market review today. Not much to talk about, and pretty key areas that you want to continue to watch, and also fairly slow market. Whether you're not already short, there's potential that we could see some moves higher for shorts in the near future, right? Obviously now the price action is not looking great on BTC, losing this 41,700 level, which is a very key level. I really want to try and keep this one short and simple because it's clear to me that prices definitely want to see lower in the near future. This is the Q4 value area high, which continue to hold, basically for the whole of Q4, and moving into Q1 of 24, obviously started to act less significant. Since doing so, rejecting from this Q4 value area high over the weekend. The bounce was on Friday, so we did get a true test, but I think I would like to see a further test of this area and potentially higher. The last level that I'm sort of expecting price to bounce from now would be a sweep of this December low. And not necessarily our monthly low, but the low from December. I think, looking at 4 hour here, we do have some potential momentum divergence on the awesome oscillator with price. This could form a nice temporarily bottom where we come up and break into sort of 43k before the further sell-off. Or if the bounce is nice enough, we could get a little bit higher towards that 44.5 to 45.4 region. Looking at market profile, back from last week, the 17th and 18th, we have two poor highs that were left. These could be a great place to look for a reversion for price. As I said, that 43k mark, if we do get a bounce, I do expect it to sort of come after a sweep of this low into 43k. Watching for triggers here for a short, for lower across the board. I think the ideal scenario would be a squeeze of late shorts entering to eventually roll over and see a lot, much lower prices. We are moving into, this sort of low volume node area now, as we can see on the right hand side. Likely if we do start to, if we don't get a reaction off this low, we can drop to 38k pretty fast, with the likes of Barry selling his bags at the moment. It is highly probable, right? Regarding some altcoins, Solana has lost its monthly trend now. I think looking for a drop into 76 is not abnormal here. I think this could be a very nice place to pick up some Solana if we do drop. First area of reversal is going to be after sweeping these lows, likely. Potentially see a bounce off there before moving into 76, and depending on BTC, much lower towards that 60 mark here. Looking at the volume node point of control. ETH as well, not looking fantastic either. Sort of deviated our 2022 value area high. For me, this 24.55 was basically our key level to hold, and the 2500 was the level to break back above. For me last week, I expected after a sweep into low 24s to reclaim 25 and then extend higher, but instead have rejected from that region, thus meaning we are now dropping a lot lower. Opened outside the prior weekly value area. Potential relief to come. I'm not going to sit here and say that we 100% will see a bounce. Obviously, best case scenario is that we see a bounce to fill some shorts for lower. But overall, expecting much lower prices within the next 2 months moving into the halving. That doesn't necessarily mean that we cannot be taking intraday trades for the long side, bounces and reversion. I think we can see some short squeezes on the way down. The likes of WIF, which has chart here, which has since obviously getting listed on perps, getting shorted a significant amount. If BTC does see a bounce from this 40-100 region, lots of alerts going off here, likely we can see like that bounce towards 43k, and width would be a really nice long for me to take, I think. Looking at the potential breakout that this has, the shorts that have built up over time, if we do start to get a break above this 0.28, likely it can squeeze back towards, you know, 0.36. You know, we can see that shorts have not been punished a lot at all on this move down. Like almost no liquidations have been happening, whilst OI is rising a significant amount and price decreasing. Regarding, I think I spoke about the high time frame, lower prices within the next 2 months going into the halving. We'll be looking to accumulate. Low time frame, looking for a bounce towards 43k to load up on more shorts. Looking for a reaction off this low. Best case scenario is a flip of 41.7, and likely we can get that push towards 43, flip there into 45.5. Really taking things slow at the moment. I don't think it's a place to be looking at accumulating long-term spot just yet, especially with Barry selling. Watching for these momentum divs to play out on altcoins and ETH and BTC. ETH has a chance of bouncing towards 22.60. Is a nice place to look for a bounce, but overall this deviation of this 22 value area high is not great, right? This is not a good sign. This is not what we want to be seeing. Equally, this is not what we want to be seeing from BTC after holding a multi-monthly trend. Now to be, you know, closing back inside our Q4 value area, likely we could see price extend towards Q4 VWAP at 36k in the near future as well. Risk off here until I see some signs for a potential reversal. Would be looking at taking shorts towards the 43 to 45.5 mark, and that pretty much sums it up for today's Monday market review. Got some more content coming this week, and we'll be working on some classes and projects in Wolfswolf in the meantime. If you're interested in joining Wolfswolf, then you can check out the link in the description and my socials there as well. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.